We saw under Steven Gerrard there were two international breaks, and he tried to use them to restart the team, as it were. And obviously under Gio, you've had quite a break. How did you feel moving into the team against Aberdeen, and the kind of ferocity of that competition?
The competition as in Aberdeen, or the competition for places?
In Aberdeen, and also on the benches.
No, Aberdeen give exactly what we expected. We knew going to Pittodrie it was going to be a massively difficult game. They even shown it at Ibrox, to be fair. They pressed us high, and they were good in possession, and they done the same on Tuesday night. So no, it was a difficult night for us. Didn't think we performed as well as we can. But again, sometimes you've got to give credit to the opposition, and I thought they done quite well, to be fair. And as for competition to places, it's just the same as it's always been. It's always been there, and it's the same now.
In terms of the game on Friday night, are you looking forward to that? Because I think it's perhaps a different challenge in terms of, as I mentioned to Gio, the level of fitness at the lower leagues in Scotland has really developed over the last 20 years. And also the coaching, where teams they aren't afraid to face the bigger names. They're prepared to slow the game down and take their chances on the break. Have you prepared for that? And
yeah, no, of course we've prepared for the game on Friday like we would any game, like the exact same we've prepared for the Dortmund game. We've prepared the exact same. So, and I've been in the position of what Stirling are in. When I was at Oxford, we had Premier League teams in the FA Cup and knocked them out. So. We know how important it'll be for them to come to Ibrox. It's a massive occasion for them. I know if I was in their shoes, I'd be raring to go. So we've got to match that, definitely.
Hi, John. You haven't had as many minutes on the park recently as I'm sure you would have liked. What kind of challenges does that present for any player when they find themselves in that situation?
Everyone's different, aren't they? Everyone deals with it in their own way, but my way is just to stay positive and just keep working hard. I've got to. I think that's the only way, in my opinion, to go about it. You've got to just stay focused and keep positive and keep working. So keep trying to impress the manager in training and when you get the chance.
And on that, obviously, with the next couple of weeks, the squad's a little bit stretched. Is this an opportunity to go and grab and make a shot your own?
Yeah, definitely. I think so. I think there's a few of us that'll want to do that. I think there's a few of the lads. Obviously, the lads have been winning of late, so it's been hard for the manager to change it up. So now, definitely chances coming up for the lads who haven't been in and around it as much as what we'd have liked to try and impress.
Hi John, I just wanted to pick you up on what you were saying there about your time at Oxford and those sort of giant killings and whatnot. What was your memories of that time there, and what do you sort of take from that to prevent that from obviously happening with?
No, really good times there, of course. I think we knocked out Swansea when the first year, and then we knocked out Newcastle United the year after. So I know exactly how the lads in Stirling Ambulance will be feeling, and they can't wait to get here, I'd imagine. So no, it's going to be a tough game. Listen, it's obviously we're at home. We've got to be the ones to go and implement what we want to do, and I'm sure if we have got the right attitude and the right mentality, we can win the game. But you've got to implement that, and it'll be a difficult night for us if we don't.
You obviously got the league title back at Ibrox. How important is it now that the monkey is always off the back as well in terms of the major cups as well? How important is it that success starts returning to Rangers?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think everyone with the club is still. I know it's delayed to me that we got knocked out that semi-final against Hibs. Really frustrated me for a while, that one. So going forward, definitely the cups is got to be a priority along with the leagues. You're at a club like Rangers, you're expected to go all the way with them all. So we all know that, and that's what we want to do.
Hi John, you sort of touched on this before, but in terms of you've had sort of fits and starts in the team this season, going forward, you sort of set personal targets to try and make more of an impression in the first team, and how difficult is it when you're just getting sort of outings here and there?
Yeah, no, it is difficult to just come in and be expected to set the world alight off one game when you haven't had a run. I think any player, it's to try and build up some form. You've got to have a run of games, and no different. But obviously, when the opportunity does come for yourself, you've got to take it and impress. So, no, definitely just want to impress and try and get a run in the team.
And James Sands has come in recently. John, what's he like as a teammate, training with him and that sort of stuff?
No, he's been good. Yeah, been top class. He's very combative. He's a good passer. Nice lad as well. So no, I'm sure he'll fit in fine. And again, he just adds strength to the squad.
Hi John, it was obviously a disappointing result for you on Tuesday night up at Aberdeen. Was that served as a warning, I suppose, if it was needed, that the levels need to remain continuously high this season, given the gap at the top of the table as well?
No, definitely, yeah. Of course, disappointing not to get the win, but I think the way the game panned out in the end, we win at the races. I think in the end it turned out to be not a bad point really. Of course, you've got to win. You go into every game wanting to win. That's what the Rangers mentality is. But I think in the end, the way the game panned out, it probably turned into a good point for us. As long as we go into the next games and get results going forward, we've got to get another win and run going now after dropping a couple the other night.